So for instance, he was asked, how do you sum up the whole Old Testament? What's most important, right? This is Matthew 22. And he says, the most important command is to love God with all you've got. And, so he's quoting Deuteronomy 6:4, the Shema, the creed of Judaism. Love God. There's only one God. The second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. That's in Leviticus. So he's quoting the Torah, the Old Testament. And then he says, do these and you fulfill all the commands of Scripture. Which basically means all the rest of the commands of Scripture are commentary on what love actually looks like.
Okay.
So I agree with Lee though. There are great tools out there now. Yeah. I mean, I read the Bible on my phone. There's an app, the YouVersion Bible, and you can get I use the New Living Translation because it's a consistent translation of the original Greek into English that we can understand and does a really good job, or the New International Version, those two translations. And then there are things like, right now I'm doing the Bible recap. It's really good. It takes you through the Bible, but every day, this woman, Tara Lee Cobble, comes on and gives a little 7-minute, here's what you just read and here's how to make sense of it.
I have a friend named Skip Heitzig who wrote a book called The Bible from 30,000 Feet. And the idea is kind of get that orientation, you look at, get the basics and get it kind of figured out in your mind how this all fits together. That's a great resource. I like the Net Bible. You ever use the Net Bible? No. It's a pretty new translation headed up by Daniel B. Wallace of Dallas Seminary. But what I like about it, it has thousands of footnotes explaining why certain translation decisions were made. And you can really get into, you could have translated this way or this way, and the footnotes and say, this is why we chose this way, because this and this, things you wouldn't understand about the Greek or the Hebrew, but they kind of illuminate and help you understand the decisions that were made behind the translation.
Interesting. Thank you.